wash. You need a little bit of leg action, quality in feet, synchronization of body, and then you and I as a team need to have great energy between us.
We've had another one, so many questions.
Oh.
Annie in Canterbury says, what is your favourite song to dance to? And what dance would you choose to do to that song?
Oh, It's Not Unusual. I like that by Tom Jones. And I
great
like
song.
to give a little bit of samba rhythm going on there, a bit of shake and bake. I love that one. It's my favourite.
Shake and bake. We need to see that happen.
Shake and bake.
Thank you so much for popping in and
Thank
talking
you,
to
darling.
us.
Thank you.
It's head judge Shirley Vallis, everyone. Okay, it's time for the Jaybird journey. Our celebs have been working extra hard this week because none of them are ready for their Strictly journey to come to an end. So let's take a trip to the training room for an exclusive look at how they're coping with their other dances.
This week we're dancing a Viennese waltz. I mean, there's no denying the ballroom is my favourite. It's a case of just improving on the technicalities and the posture and the frame.
You can never look like you're going up and down in a Viennese waltz. So it has to float across the floor effortlessly. You've got to keep your frame up nice and strong. And we are going to try our very, very best to get Chris's posture even better. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's it. 1, 2.
Salsa is all about the party vibes. There's lots of energy. It's really colourful and fun.
Hands on my hips. 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to make sure we keep the rhythm and keep the steps under there despite all of the fun moments in the dance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The hardest thing with this dance is definitely the lifts, which are difficult to get right.
You right?
Yeah.
Stretch that leg. 2, 3.
The foxtrot it's a nice dance. We've got to stick from the first second to the last second, so fingers crossed I don't drop that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pete's getting their footwork so right. Every heel, every toe. I think he's enjoying foxtrot. That's it. The jive is very fast, very furious, but it is actually quite down.
We don't go up, we go back, back, back. There is lots of kick, flick, rotation, tutu, back, tutu, back. And I know that the judges are going to look for all these details. 4, 5, 6, 7, stop.
It's just so fast.
Nice, boom, nice.
I've always wanted to do the waltz. I'm really loving it. It just feels so beautiful.
And 3. So there's a lot of components to a waltz. The hardest thing is definitely shaping, and it's all about trusting yourself, trusting your feet.
There's a lot of neck rotations, so naturally your neck does start to get quite tense, but I'm ready for it.
1, yeah. That's it, girl.
This is where things get serious. It's one weekend until the final. Who do you think will be the last couple to leave the competition? Jackie, start with you.
I hate this. I am so sorry. But the reason I have to do this, I changed my mind about 500 times.
Come on, Jackie, just lift it up.
Oh, sorry.
Be quick.
Sorry.
Oh! No. What? No. Amy, I'm moving on. I can't even talk about it.
That's
Amy,
sorry.
who do you think is going to leave?
No.
Oh, what? Oh, my gosh, Will.
Sorry. I'm going with the data.
I can't even look at any of you and your data and your stats. Thanks to our fantastic Friday panel. Oh, we've just seen them training for their other dance of the night, so let's get straight into it. Chris and Diane and their Viennese waltz. Yeah. Now, Will, this track is very unusual for a Viennese waltz, but it's one of Chris's favourites.
Well, we know what happens when Chris dances to one of his favourite songs, You'll Never Walk Alone.
Yeah.
I think this is going to suit him down to the ground. Also, Viennese waltz, American Smooth that he absolutely smashed. I think this is going to be good for him again. I think this is going to be a strong week for Chris.
OK, Amy, the Viennese waltz, I mean, can get you in a bit of a spin. How do you think Chris is going to cope?
I think he's going to be good. I mean, Diane is just the perfect teacher. I love watching the Viennese waltz, and I think we've seen so much eloquence through his ballroom. I say he's got it in the bag.
Interesting, yeah. OK. Jackie, Chris said that it took him 3 days to master the technique of the passo alone.
Yeah.
Do you think 2 dances this week that could threaten his position in the final?
I think it's going to be really tough. I think it's going to be extremely tough for him. It's tough enough doing 1. But then coming into 2, that's a lot to take on. And he's got extras to do, if you know what I mean. And so is Diane. But Diane, she's a great teacher.
Yeah.
She's a great teacher.
Can I add to that? Based off the back of what you said, I think he's hyper intelligent.
Yeah.
So anyone out of this crew of
got
people,
super sense.
I think he's got the ability to pick 2 dances up better than anybody else.
Interesting.
Strong
Yeah,
claim, but...
Okay. On to JB and Lauren. Okay. On to Pete and Yovita. Now they're doing a foxtrot. Amy. Ballroom is Pete's favourite. Having a look at this. What do you think?
I love the stick in the hand.
I think we get to see Pete, yet again, dressed up like a gent. I'm going to enjoy it, and I think all of the fans are going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Now, Jackie,
He looks smooth.
Will already know this stat, but Pete's American Smooth Foxtrot in week 2 got a score of 22. You already know that.
Yeah.
But talk us through the journey. I mean, Pete then to Pete now.
This is what I'm saying. To me, he's gone from 0 to hero. At first, he was ploddy. I'm not going to lie, he was.
Yeah.
But also, they surrounded it and covered it with jokes and gimmicky things. But now, he's taken it seriously. And I think he's giving us the stories. When he did the West Side Story, I mean, that was incredible. He's giving us the character. He's giving us the story. He's bringing us in. Yeah,
okay.
he's going to do it.
Next up, Sarah and Vito.
The jive and the tango, that has actually had the highest number of exits. Like, genuinely, they've led to 16 out of the last 71.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, eliminations
I'm
from the show.
loving
Like a mathematician over it.
They've been that combination. So, look, I'm just saying that the stats don't lie.
We need to do some homework together in the week, I think.
Google sometimes does, but the stats don't.
Why did you not give me your cheat sheet?
I was looking at it just now off
on
the...
the stage.
We'll talk
Amy,
after.
you spoke about
Raw
Sarah's
opinion from
lift.
me.
Yeah.
Raw opinion.
You know, she loves being in the air. This is now all about footwork. How do you think she's going to handle the jive?
So, initially, I was a little bit concerned about seeing more of her on the floor. It's what I want to see, but I was thinking, because we've not seen much of it, I was maybe a little bit, in denial as to how much I've seen from her. But, I mean, that looks absolutely flawless. It's banging.
Yeah.
She's got bounce, she's got elegance, and there's a bit of flair with the style as well.
And the trousers.
Yeah, I mean, the trowel game is all time.
The trowel game.
I want some of those trousers.
Amazing.
That was a lot better when we were discussing it. It was just happening in our
nice
heads.
choreography.
It was a forward and a back.
I think these intros will save you. From
sideways.
transforming interiors to knowing strictly inside out, let's raise the roof for Homes Under the Hammer presenter, Jackie Joseph. Next up, she's a good sport. It's 2-time Winter Olympian and full-time Strictly fan, Amy Fuller. Oh, yeah. Ready for another one? He's famous for a whole host of things. Here on his best behaviour, it's Big Brother presenter Will Best. Now, each couple has 2 dances, so let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
Let's start with Chris and Diane. They're doing a Charleston. Now, Amy, Chris said that this song encapsulates a lot of what he and Diane have done this series. So how much of a smile has he brought to your face?
I mean, I can honestly say from week 2, I was blown away. So there was like a bench in one of their routines.
Yes.
I think it was the foxtrot. First of all, last time I tried to hop onto something this height, I broke my finger.
Oh,
so how he does it, not being able to see, he's absolutely blown me away from the start. I mean, that week 2 and then onwards, I feel like his journey has just been so magical to watch.
It's incredible. Jackie, this dance is all about synchronisation.
Yeah.
How do you think Chris is going to do?
Let's face it, he's been good to me. You're right. From week 2, but even from week 1, because of his, not being able to see his sight, he has got like another superpower. He knows where to move. He knows where to put his arm. He knows when to lift his leg. He knows when to let Di go through.
That's so true, yeah.
He has got this like superpower. So I think with this, he's got to bring it. He's got to really bring this because this is going to be like super critical. The judges are going to be looking at every little inch.
Oh, it's crunch time.
It's very much crunch time.
OK, on to JB and Lauren. They've got a salsa. Now, Will, he's been 1 point from perfect for the last 2 weeks now. Does this routine get the thumbs up from you?